But so that was matchup number one. This is NBA playoffs day two, game two, which I believe a lot of people are circling today. It's between the number two seed Phoenix Suns versus the number seven seed LA Lakers. And you didn't hear that wrong. The Los Angeles Lakers are the seventh seed. And a lot of you know, because you've watched the season, the Lakers were hot. They looked like they were on a tear. They were going to secure the number one seed yet again. But injuries to LeBron and AD just caused them to crash and burn a little bit. But they were able to get their act together well enough to get the seventh seed. But unfortunately, they had to play in the play-in tournament. And it was a nail biter against the Golden State Warriors. LeBron had to hit a dagger three to just avoid them losing and having to play another game. But they secured their playoff spot. They're the number seven seed, but it's not going to be easy for the Lakers. The Lakers, they have to face the Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker, and CP3. The CP3 effect is real. Chris Paul led the Oklahoma City Thunder back to the playoffs last year, gets traded to the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns haven't been to the playoffs since 2010, and they were able to get the number two seed. Him and Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton have been sensational. This team looks legit, and a lot of people were saying the point guard is washed, that he can't produce anymore, but he helped lead this team. Obviously, Booker is the younger star, so he's the leader, but Chris Paul has been a mentor to this team and just showing them that they can accomplish anything because they were able to get the second seed. And their biggest test now is the Lakers. The Lakers are not going to go out there to fight LeBron James. He's proven himself in the league. Multiple-time MVP. He's won 4 rings, and he's just breaking records, just going up the historic list of points per game. And obviously, he wants to get back to the finals, but now he's going to have to go through his good buddy CP3 and Devin Booker. But one point I have to say about the Lakers that's on their side is that they added basically paint presence, Andre Drummond, who wreaks havoc in the paint with blocking shots, getting rebounds, and just scoring. So that's a key piece that the Lakers were able to get. But I think these Suns have enough tools to dethrone the champs, the reigning champs. The Lakers are obviously trying to repeat. I think they have a chance to. I think this Sun was constructed to beat the top teams in the league. And this is going to be a test. It's not going to be quick. You're not going to just sweep LeBron and AD. It's nearly impossible. You may be able to slow down one or both of them, but when the fourth quarter comes and there's still time left on the clock, LeBron has proven time and time again that the game is not out of reach and he can take over. So has AD, especially last year in the bubble. Both had injuries, but both are healthy. So it's going to be a tough task, but this is a series I am really looking forward to out in the West because, you know, you're talking about Showtime, the Lakers. Is it possible that they could lose in the first round? There's no way. The Suns, they made it back since 2010. They're still a young team. But CP3's there. And, you know, last year they were brought to a Game 7. Unfortunately, they lost to him on the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lost to the Houston Rockets, but he led them to a Game 7. So if he's able to do that, that is why my prediction is 7-game series, and I picked I picked the Phoenix Suns to win this series in 7 games. You heard that first. I'm going with the Suns. I think they're going to upset the King and AD, and there's going to be a new champion from either the East or the West, but it starts with the Phoenix Suns, and they won the season series, so obviously the regular season is different from the playoffs. The playoffs are a different animal, but I'm going with the Suns. It may be my heart over my mind, but I just believe that the Suns, they want to show the league that this was not a fluke and that they deserve and that they belong and that they'll be in the playoffs for a very, very long time.